In this video, I'm going to show you some of the problems that arise when trying to search for statutes using the word search approach. In the next few videos, I will show you a few ways to avoid those problems. Specifically, we're going to cover field restrictors and terms and connectors searching. Westlaw has evolved over the decades to a fairly sophisticated system of plain language searching, making it easier for novices and laypersons to find what they're looking for without learning any fancy search rules. Westlaw calls it natural language searching. If you want more control over your search, you can still access the original Boolean search system known as terms and connectors. Searching for statutory law this way can be very discouraging for a couple of reasons. First, the people who write statutes don't always write like human beings. They write like legislators and lawyers. So the language used mostly isn't plain English. For example, while you might be thinking statutes of limitations, the drafters thought limitation of actions. Westlaw has gotten much more efficient at recognizing the difference between what the drafters wrote and what you're looking for, but it can still be problematic. State legislatures are also getting better at writing in simpler English. Second, when you search statutes in an annotated code, you're not just searching the text of the statute. You're searching everything else too, such as the legislative history notes, the research references, and most annoyingly, the notes of decisions. I'll show you how to limit what you're searching to improve your results. Let me show you a couple examples of what I mean. Here's the main browsing window. Let's start by selecting California as our database. In the search bar, I'm going to enter shoplifting to see if I can find the statute we looked at earlier. The first thing you'll notice is the drop-down menu appears, showing you a few things Westlaw thinks might be what you're looking for. In this admittedly easy example, you strike pay dirt right away. As you can see, the California shoplifting statute is in the drop-down menu. You could click on it and go from here. However, let's follow through with our search. What comes up is an overview. That is, Westlaw shows you a few items as examples of what it found. If you scroll down to statutes, you'll see the shoplifting statute. Let's click on the statute and I'll show you one of the reasons word searches for statutes aren't always very effective. Westlaw has highlighted in yellow everywhere the word shoplifting appears, and I do mean everywhere. Not only is shoplifting highlighted in the caption, this part of the code section is called the caption, but also in the research references and in the notes of decisions. What this means is that when Westlaw searches an annotated code for a word, it's searching everything in that code, not just the language of the sections. Your results will include material from all over the code that just happens to have the word shoplifting in it. It worked out well for us this time because shoplifting just happened to be the one-word caption to the section. It usually won't work out that well. To demonstrate, let's go back to the Browse window and search the California database for Animal Care Trust. When the drop-down window pops up, take a look at what it retrieves. Under Statutes, it has sections for Minnesota, Montana, and Nebraska, but nothing for California. The secondary sources are even all from other states or are very general: Washington, Texas, and the Uniform Trust Act. Continue through with the search and look at the results. Scroll down in the overview to Statutes, and you'll see there is a California statute listed, but it's the decanting statute, not the statute that enables the creation of animal care trusts that we looked for earlier and that we need now. If you go to the filters on the left and click on Statutes and scroll down, you'll find that what we're looking for is the third entry. That's actually pretty good to be only the third entry, but there are 41 results. So imagine if you had to keep hunting through 41 results to find it. My next two videos are going to be about two tools that will help you refine your search. First, we will look at field restrictors, and then at terms and connectors searching. Consider this just a taste, as we will come back to these subjects and go into more detail when we learn how to use Westlaw to search for case law.